We've designed a comprehensive support system specifically tailored to the unique needs of family childcare providers across Texas. So, whether you're running your family childcare business for years and are looking to strengthen your operations, or you're just getting started on your licensing journey, or you're simply exploring the possibility of opening a home-based childcare, this network has resources that can benefit you, right? We understand that family and childcare providers are vital to Texas communities, offering personalized care that many families prefer, even as they face the distinct challenges of being a small business owner. So, today we're going to walk you through the benefits of joining this free network, including business coaching, quality improvement support, peer networking opportunities, and technology resources available to members. I'll also explain how we provide specialized assistance for providers who are just starting out or looking to expand their services. So, we've built in time for questions and answers at the end of today's session, so feel free to jot any questions down, but also feel free to utilize our chat feature in Zoom to ask those questions. As I mentioned, my colleague Marlene will be going through and answering those questions as we progress through the presentation. Slide, wonderful. So here's what we're going to cover today. We're going to start with an overview of what the Texas Family Child Care Network is all about. Then we'll dive into the specific benefits of joining the network and the services available to all members. Next, we'll highlight the specialized support available for providers or providers who are just starting out or expanding their businesses, including those who are listed or seeking to become registered or licensed. We'll then explore the additional services specifically designed for registered and licensed providers, showing how the network continues to add value as you progress in your professional journey. Finally, we'll explain how you can join the network and participate in the various services offered, and then we're going to open the floor to some questions, as we said. So overall, our goal today is to make sure that you leave feeling with very understood, right? With a clear understanding of how this network can support you as a family child care provider, no matter where you are in your journey. Wonderful. I do see a question in the chat asking if we offer this in Spanish. Yes, we do. Marlene, I'm going to ask if you can put that link for the Spanish session because it is actually happening at the same time as this one right now. So for any Spanish speakers, we do have a Spanish Q&A session also operating at this time. So Marlene is going to send that link in the chat for any of you who are interested in that. Wonderful. So, thanks to a generous grant from the Texas Workforce Commission, this initiative brings together three organizations with extensive experience supporting family child care providers. Civitas Strategies has been revolutionizing organizational support for childcare businesses for over 15 years, with specific experience in Texas through partnerships with TWC and Baker Ripley. Shine Early Learning serves over 5,300 families and home-based childcare programs nationwide, including about 20% of all NAFCC accredited educators. And United Way of Texas brings deep connections with nearly 70 member organizations across the state, enabling us to both provide statewide consistency and local on-the-ground support. So together, we've created this Texas Family Child Care Network, right? A comprehensive statewide support system designed specifically for family child care providers. This network will serve at least 500 providers with the capacity to scale and serve even more eligible providers across Texas. So this network addresses key challenges that family childcare providers like all of you face, right? Like isolation and limited resources. Our focus on increasing your revenue, decreasing your cost, reducing business risks, and improving the quality of care you provide. This network is just launching, right? And services are going to continue throughout 2026, giving you plenty of time to take advantage of all the support available. So, why should you join the Family Child Care Network? First and foremost, all services are completely free to FCC providers, thanks to funding from Texas Workforce Commission. By joining, you'll gain access to tools, coaching, and resources specifically designed to help you build a successful, sustainable business. This includes support for enhancing the quality of your learning environment, which not only benefits the children in your care, but can also be a marketing advantage and open doors to additional funding streams. The network also provides opportunities to connect with other FCC providers across Texas, reducing the isolation that many providers experience and allowing you to share ideas and best practices. All support is personalized to your specific needs based on an initial assessment, ensuring you get help that's most relevant to your situation. And for permanent providers, the network offers access to childcare management systems and other technologies to streamline your operations. As a member, you'll also receive information about various funding opportunities that may be available to you, including both public and private sources that can help support your business growth and quality improvement efforts. So, we do offer some targeted support in three key focus areas that represent both community needs and business opportunities for FCC providers. For those in childcare deserts, so areas with limited access to childcare, we offer specialized coaching on leveraging available resources, marketing strategies specific to rural or underserved communities, and other childcare desert specific assistance here. If you're interested in offering or expanding infant and toddler care, we provide guidance on setting up your space, implementing quality practices for this age group, and adjusting your business model to account for the different staffing and materials needed here. For those considering non-traditional hours care, evenings, overnight, weekends, or holidays, we'll help you assess whether this is a good business opportunity for you, address safety considerations specific to these hours, and connect with local employers whose workers might need these services. These focus areas align with priorities identified by the Texas Workforce Commission, and providers addressing these needs may receive priority for certain services, including the mini grant, which we'll talk about shortly. And we're going to talk about this a little bit more as in this presentation. So let's look at some services that are available to all FCC providers who join the network, regardless of your licensure status. First, you'll have access to a library of self-service resources, including guides and videos that you can access anytime, anywhere. These cover essential topics for both your business success and quality improvement. You can find these tools on our website at texasfccn.org, and I'll have Marlene put that link in the chat right now. We'll also have it at the end of our presentation as well for you to reference. The network also offers group
Alexa, stop.
tracks where you'll join other providers for focused learning on specific topics. So we're calling these micro learning tracks. They're practical, they're peer driven, and designed to fit your busy schedule. For more personalized support, you can also schedule one-on-one coaching sessions, and these can be used to address specific questions and challenges, particularly around more technical or sensitive topics. Monthly networking opportunities, both within your specific region and statewide, will help you connect with other providers to share experiences and solutions. Our regional coffee and conversation meetings bring together local FCC providers for both virtual and in-person gatherings in communities across Texas. These are going to happen monthly in each participating region and are led by experienced FCC providers with support from our network staff as well. Our statewide virtual special events complement these local gatherings by connecting providers across Texas around specific interests and specialties. We host two themed virtual events each month. So these may focus on infant and toddler care, discussions on how to reduce insurance costs through our program, or implementing a new CCMS. An important aspect of our network is ensuring that family child care providers directly shape our services through our advisory board. This board of up to 15 FCC providers from across Texas meets quarterly. They receive stipends for participation, and they really have a real influence over how the network operates and evolves. So, for any providers interested in leadership roles, advisory board participation offers a wonderful opportunity to influence the broader family childcare landscape in Texas. So, if you're interested, please fill out the application in the link that I'm about to put in the chat. I'll put that in there since I have it. Wonderful. For day-to-day support, our dedicated technical assistance, excuse me, is available in multiple ways. We have a phone hotline staffed by experienced coaches Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time. We also have an email that supports email support provides comprehensive assistance with around a 24 to 48-hour response time for any non-urgent questions. And you also have 24/7 access to that resource library that we discussed with the guides, templates, video tutorials, etc. So moving forward, right, we're going to talk about some support for providers seeking licensure. So for providers who are just starting out, who are still working towards licensure or registration, we offer specialized support to help you navigate this critical phase. So whether you're currently listed with HHSC or are just beginning to explore becoming a family childcare provider, these services can really help you establish a strong foundation. Our detailed step-by-step guides walk you through the entire process of becoming registered or licensed, breaking it down into manageable stages so you know exactly what to expect and how to prepare. Specialized group coaching sessions connect you with other providers who are also starting up, creating a supportive community of peers facing similar challenges. These sessions combine expert guidance with collaborative problem solving. Excuse me. One-on-one support is available to help you navigate specific challenges that often arise during this startup phase too. So many new providers struggle with understanding zoning requirements, dealing with homeowners associations, interpreting licensing regulations, and setting up their space to meet standards. So our experts can provide personalized guidance on these and other issues. We'll also conduct regular check ins with you to track your progress, help you overcome any barriers you encounter, and provide encouragement along the way. We'll also connect you with information about various funding sources available to support startup costs, including both public and private options, and provide guidance on how to access them successfully. These supports are specifically designed to address the unique challenges faced by new providers, helping you establish a solid foundation for your family childcare business from day one. If you've already received your registration or license, or when you do, you'll have access to specialized supports designed to strengthen your established business and enhance the quality of care you provide. One of the most valuable exclusive benefits is access to the Child Care Management System, or CCMS. You'll have the choice between two leading platforms, Brightwheel or Playground. These comprehensive systems help you manage enrollment, track attendance, communicate with families, handle billing, maintain child records, and so much more. What makes this especially valuable is that the first year of your subscription is provided completely free through the network. That's a saving of several hundreds of dollars right there. And we don't just give you the software and walk away. Comprehensive training and ongoing support will help you make the most of this technology investment. As a permanent provider, excuse me, you'll also gain access to our shared services hub, which offers valuable resources at significantly reduced or no cost. This includes connections to affordable insurance options specifically designed for family childcare businesses, insurance that can be difficult to find and expensive when you're shopping on your own. Our tax education program has saved FCC providers an average of $7,600 through specialized strategies that most providers don't know about. We also provide retirement planning guidance tailored specifically to the unique needs of self-employed childcare providers, plus telehealth services for you and your family, and an employee assistance program offering mental health support, legal guidance, and financial resources. For technology support, eligible permitted providers may receive tablets to help you leverage technology in your business operations. This comes with technology training to build your digital skills and ongoing literacy support. This technology assistance can be transformative, especially for providers who may have limited access to computers or reliable internet. You'll also have access to advanced business services that build on the strong foundation you've already established. This includes specialized quality improvement coaching that goes beyond the basics to help you enhance your learning environment, perhaps working towards Texas Rising Star certification or other quality recognitions. We offer business sustainability planning that looks beyond day-to-day operations to long-term viability and growth, including succession planning and retirement strategies. And Our enhanced marketing strategies help you target your ideal families, develop comprehensive and compelling messaging, and overall build a strong reputation within your community. So just remember, right, these services that you're seeing and that we just talked about, these are exclusively available to registered and licensed providers. Now, I want to talk about another exciting aspect of the network. This is the FCC Startup Mini Grants. These grants provide up to $15,000 per eligible provider, with a total of around 150 to 200 grants available statewide. So, these grants are designed for three groups. One, providers who are advancing from registered to licensed status. Two, providers moving from listed to registered or licensed status. And three, right, new FCC providers seeking to become registered or licensed. All applications must have an active application with HHSC for licensing or registration and complete background checks for all household members age 14 and older. Funds within this grant can be used for a wide range of improvements, including health and safety equipment, learning materials, technology, training, and facility improvements. We prioritize providers serving in those high need areas and populations that we talked about during the beginning of this presentation. The application process is straightforward with technical assistance available as well. We'll use objective scoring criteria and provide support throughout the process. Once approved, grant agreements are executed quickly with payment within 30 days. All recipients of these startup mini grants must document their expenditures and participate in outcome reporting to demonstrate program impact. But overall, this is an excellent opportunity for you all to invest in quality improvements that will benefit the children and families you serve. So we're getting some questions in the chat, and right, I think this you're all jazzed up and you want to join and take advantage of this service. How to join, right? Joining the Family Child Care Network is simple and once again, right, completely free. The registration process starts with an online form that's available on our website. If you need any assistance completing the form, support is available via the email or phone. So you'll see that email address right here and that phone number. Feel free to jot this down. If you scan this QR code, it should take you to the website. There's also the URL right here for your reference, and I'll have Marlene post that website URL in the chat as well. So this registration includes a brief assessment of your needs, which helps us tailor our support to your specific situation. This assessment looks at your current status, goals, and areas where you feel the need for most support. Within 2 business days of registering, you'll receive a customized welcome email introducing you to relevant resources based on your assessment. This email will also provide information about upcoming events and opportunities. You can register for this program right now on our website at texasfccn.org. Once again, if you have any questions about the registration process, you can contact us at our email, texasfccn@civstrat.com. Reach out to our phone number, 210-503-8105. We encourage all of you to register as soon as possible to take full advantage of all the network has to offer. Wonderful. So I want to quickly clarify too, you must join and be accepted to our network before you have access to these services, right? I know y'all are eager to start signing up for coaching or looking into those CCMS licenses, right? We need to make sure that you all are officially registered within our network in order to begin receiving those support services. So just keep that in mind. Once again, all of those supports or all of that registration links, both in English and Spanish, are available on our website, which is linked here. The QR code is here. Wonderful. So I'm actually going to turn this over to a question and answer. I know Marlena's been doing some wonderful answering of the questions in the chat. I'm just going to run through some of them, and if anyone has any other questions, feel free to put them in the chat right now and we can address them too. Let's see. So I'm seeing a question here about how do I sign up for the personalized support? Wonderful, right? So first step in order to get access to any of these supports is you need to register for the network, right? If you go onto our homepage of our texasfccn.org, you'll see sign up. You'll see that link. That's the first step that needs to be done because you need to be an eligible and approved network member in order to take advantage of these services. So that kind of goes along with that other question about the Brightwheel site. Once again, right, if you want access to those year-long subscriptions for those Brightwheel or Playground platforms, you need to make sure that you are an approved member of the network first and foremost. So once again, right? Please make sure that you fill out that registration link that is on the website. If I just got my license a few weeks ago, I cannot apply for this. You can apply for the program as a whole, absolutely. If you're referencing the startup mini grants, you do need to fall within those three eligibility categories that we talked about. All the information for that will also be on our website and will be rolled out later. Is there a membership fee? No, all of this is completely free of charge. Once again, right, once you register, access to all of these services, coaching, tools, the EAPs, shared services, right, all of that is offered to you from that generous grant from Texas Workforce Commission. Do you guys offer help finding scholarships for kids? Marlene, if you want to tackle that one in the chat, absolutely wonderful. Yep, no, not at this time. Can you put the QR code? Yes, I can go back to this QR code. Marlene also put the link in the chat. It's that www.texasfccn.org. I can also go back to this slide so you all can see. I have another slide too where there's kind of a wrap up. But here again is the QR code, but very also simple URL. TexasFCCN.org. I see your question. Is this a new network or taking over another network? That's a really great question. So this is a new network that we are excited to launch. However, we are going to be collaborating with existing networks. So if you are already a member of an FCCN network in the state of Texas, they may be one of our partners or soon to be one of our partners who are going to implement, right, some of this or partner with us in various ways. So this is a new network, but we are excited to be collaborating with existing networks as well. Wonderful. Anyone else? Once again, y'all, this is your time to ask any questions that you may have. Feel free to put them in the chat. And if you think of any questions that come up after this call, feel free once again to email us at texasfccn@civstrat.com. I see the question, is there support/guidance for T3C? I'm going to pass it over to Marlene in the chat, and she is going to answer that. Okay. Anyone else have any other questions? Wonderful. Questions, comments, and y'all, I want to urge you as well. Feel free to share this information with your network. If you have any other, family home-based childcare providers in your network who weren't able to make this call has been recorded and we will post it on our website. But once again, all of this information will be on our website in various formats. We'll have Q&A videos, we'll have this recording, we have information about all of our services. So please feel free to share this around your communities, your networks. See a question, once I sign up, if I'm currently working with Brightwheel, will I still be able to get it covered? So the answer to that is no. If you already have an existing license with one of our CCMS providers, whether it's Brightwheel or Playground, it has to be a net new license in order for that to be covered. So fortunately, you would be ineligible for that. However, we do still offer support. So if you are offering, right, if you already have Brightwheel and you want a little bit more information about how to use it a little bit more efficiently, we'll offer virtual statewide events going through how to use Brightwheel, how to use Playground. So regardless if you utilize our CCMS licensing that we're giving, or if you already have a subscription, right, if you've already been using Brightwheel or Playground for years, those information sessions could still be really beneficial for you to maybe uncover some other services or aspects of the platform that maybe you haven't touched before. Wonderful. I already signed up. Yep, signed about 2 weeks ago. That is all wonderful news. Thank you all so much. We are still, right, as I said, this is kind of the launch of our program. So some of our services are still pending, and we are still in the process of going through those final applications. So keep that in mind, right? We do have them, we see them, we will review them shortly. You will all get that email notification as soon as your application has been approved. Wonderful. Signing up for what? So lots of things to sign up for here, but the first and foremost, right, once again, emphasizing first thing to do is to sign up for the network as a whole. Once again, that information for registering for the Texas FCCN program is on our website, texasfccn.org. Wonderful. Any other questions? Feel free to put them in the chat. I got a question. Is this only for home-based childcare centers? So yes, this is a family childcare network. You must be a home-based provider. You'll see kind of some of the eligibility questions on that application that's on our website that we've mentioned. But this is only for those home-based family childcare providers. So keep that in mind. One thing I will note is our resource library with those videos, those self-service tools that is public facing on our website. So that could be applicable whether you're a center or a home-based provider. So if you are a center and you want to take advantage of our tools, that's kind of the area that may be most applicable to you. But if you are a large, right, multi-location center, you would not be eligible for those other services. This is to really highlight and emphasize the home-based provider community, family childcare community within Texas. Okay. If there's any other questions, feel free to continue to put them in the chat. I'll give it just a couple more minutes, but if not, then we will do our wrap up. And once again, to emphasize, if you have any other questions or comments that come up, about our program, feel free to reach out to our email. I'll have that contact information. Wonderful. Okay, I see that last question. After you signed up, what should I do? After you sign up for our registration, you will wait for an acceptance email. Then after that, we'll kind of provide more further instructions on how to get involved in various services and how we can provide that tailored support on how you filled out your application. Wonderful. So I'm going to go to our last slide here, just as a little wrap up. Thank you for attending our event. We invite you to stay connected with the Family Childcare Network through our various contact channels that you see on the slide. If you have any questions or if you need additional information or you'd like to learn more about our services, please don't hesitate to reach out. Once again, our email address is texasfccn@civstrat.com. Our phone number is 210-503-8105, and that website URL once again is texasfccn.org. You should be able to see that QR code on your screen. Overall, our team is ready to support you and answer any questions you may have about the Texas Family Childcare Network. I'm going to put all this confirmation in the chat as well so that you all have that for your access. You can also take a screenshot of the slide or take a picture of this slide on your phone so you have it for reference later. But thank you all so much for joining. Once again, if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to our email or click on that URL or go to our website. And please feel free to share this with anyone in your network, any home-based family childcare providers, send them the URL or send them the email about if they have any questions and we can get them registered. But thank you all so much for joining. We're really excited about this monumental, right, family childcare provider statewide network. We're really excited to have you all here, and we know that this is going to provide a lot of support and help to the really important people that you are, right, providing home family childcare to the community that needs you so much. So thank you all so much for joining. It's 1:30 on the dot. If you have, once again, any questions, feel free to go to that website or reach out to our email. But thank you all so much. You are free to go.